Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Andy. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. Hi, Clifton. Hi, team. Hi, Brian. Nice to see you. Welcome everyone after a nice sunny weekend here in Europe. And I hope you had a great relaxing weekend too with your loved ones, with the family, and you feel like completely full of energy and starting this trading week, which is going to be the first official trading week of August. And as you know, August historically it's a quite of a weak month for the market, not just because of the volume, but even on the direction side, it's is the time for a pullback or a reversal. Well, it has started already in on Friday actually. So officially the first trading day of August, which was the 1st of August actually, is just ended down a lot indeed, 500 points on the Dow and the S&P 500 and the triple Q as well. They have just seen quite of a decline, including the big names, especially Amazon, as you know, because of the earnings. What has caused this pullback is definitely the weak job data and on Friday, and even the tariffs on the 1st of August, and a little glitch in the tariffs because Trump at the last minute he just increased the tariffs for some countries. For example, Canada, they just got at 35% instead of 25% of tariffs. So this definitely caused some turbulence on the market so far. Hi Mayra Gam, good morning to you. Hi Miguel, nice to see you. Rick, good morning everyone. So this is what we are going to start with traders with this mood also. I must tell you that in the pre-market, we are looking much better. If we just check the SPY, there is a small relief now, relief rally. I would say it's not in quite a rally yet because it's up 0.60% at the moment. So after a very nasty red day, actually 2 red days in a row and a red week, we see some pullback. 620, I've called it like a stronger support already on Friday, traders, and seems like this is still holding as a pull, as a stronger support. I'm going to watch definitely 620 on the long run, but so far it is just over 625. I mean, the S&P 500, and seems like there is a small bounce. Question whether the bulls are going to bite back and going to last this, how long it's going to last this green strike. Today it's quiet, guys. Not too many news at all on the economic front. The overall week is going to be, though, not even a huge week in my opinion. I'm just going to check it quickly. Indeed, so this is the 4th of August, and today we will get only the factory orders at 10 o'clock on the economic front. Tuesday, tomorrow, some ISM services PMI and final services PMI. Wednesday, lots of FOMC member speakers, but not too much more. Crude oil inventories, 10-year bond auction, and that's it. Thursday is going to be another unemployment claims. Usually, as you know, it's on Thursday. Final wholesale inventory is not too much more. And Friday, FOMC member speaker, and that's it. So as I've told you on the economic front, this is a quite of a low, quiet week. Not like on the earnings front. This is going to be a quite of a important week for the earnings traders. Today, for example, after market close, we will get PLTR, Meli, VRTX, Exxon, and so on, FANG as well, some energy stocks. Tuesday comes AMT after market close, Caterpillar, Pfizer before the market open. Wednesday, McDonald's, NVO, Disney, Uber, Shopify, a lot before the market open, traders. And Thursday, LLY, COP, CEG. So a lot still going to happen this week on the earnings side. So that's good because the economic front, as I've told you, it's quite low. That means that the news are not going to trigger too much move here. Hopefully the earnings, they will, the big companies at least. All right, traders, let's see what happened all around the world. Europe is in green, Asia mixed, Nikkei red, Hang Seng green. On the futures side, everything is nice and green. The gold is quite strong as well. We should watch it. And OPEC news, the crude oil is pulling back. It is under $66 at the moment. On the crypto side, Bitcoin just pulled back with the market on Friday. During the weekend, it was like trying to bounce a little bit higher. Now it's around this 114,000 level. I would say it's still rather weak, not a huge green so far, only 0.15%, no more. So let's just be careful with the Bitcoin related stocks. And of course, we have a lot of big movers. So let's just go to the international news, which is not too much either, indeed. Okay, Swiss tensions run high as clock ticks on U.S. tariff deadline. U.S. President Donald Trump last week said he would impose 39% tariffs on Swiss goods starting later this week. So as you can see, the tariffs misery is still not over. So we should definitely follow these headlines as well. Baidu plans to expand its robotaxis to Europe with Lyft deals, so we should watch Baidu and LYFT as well. Both of the stocks can actually move today. All right, Coinbase UK musical ad hits a nerve. Music, okay, sparking debate from crypto fans to founders. So Coinbase in the news as well. We should watch it definitely too. And what else? Tyson Foods, that was an earnings stock. I'm just going to talk about that. And as I mentioned you, the oil and oil related stocks we should watch because the OPEC Plus agrees to another big output hike in September. So that's why the oil is moving back. Hi, DVG. Good morning to you. All right, traders. So let's see after these news in a nutshell, the big movers, because we have some. And actually, I mentioned you Tyson Foods already. And this is 4% higher after a quite of a nice number. So let's see TSN as the first possible long candidate. Pre-market volume almost 100K, not bad, could be a little bit better. But what I especially like on this mover and on that stock, that it's very extended to the downside. In my opinion, 50 that was playing a quite of a stronger support. As you can see, it has not even touched 50 as I see 51, 52. But now it is just seeing a nice pullback, and that can be a start of a possible reversal on the daily. So I like it to the long side. So this is going to be my first candidate. Traders, if you have any candidates for you today, please just let us know in the chat. I'm more than happy to take a look at it. But so far, my first candidate for today to the long side is going to be TSN. So Tyson Foods, nice volume. Oh, and Semiconductor is here as well. This was not that lucky on the numbers as the Tyson Foods because this is just dropping 7% after issuing a lackluster third quarter guidance. So let's see ON and let's see the overall sector here on the semicons. Well, if I'm checking, I must tell you SMCI is quite strong, so we should keep an eye on that. AMD is very strong too. PLTR, I'm sure it's going to be crazy today because of the earnings, but I need to go lower and lower on my list. I have the ranking from the strongest to the weakest, and let me just check where we see the NVDA actually. I cannot see NVDA. It disappeared. I'm sure it's just hiding somewhere here. Okay, I've just found it. 1% higher, so it's not that weak. So it seems like that OM, which is down only 3% at the moment, might, I don't know. It seems like towards third for me at the moment, it is just trying to recover nicely. However, the news were quite weak. My problem is that it's dancing around this 200 EMA and the 50 EMA on the daily. As you can see, this beautiful purple or pink or whatever line, this is my 200 EMA, and the red line is the 50 EMA, and the 5460, actually it is exactly the 200 EMA. So let's see this, I would say $55 level and the $53 level, which I'm going to watch it for a possible reversals or a rollover, and it might continue lower. But there is no doubt, traders, it's down more than 3%, so I need to call it just to the short side. Wafer is here as well. This is the furniture retailer, surged 9.5%. It blew past Wall Street expectations for the second quarter. Well done, Wayfair. Wayfair, it's a bit extended on the daily, but seems like it still has room to go higher. It's over $70, actually 73.30. It's starting with a huge gap up. Let's see whether it can continue even higher. I mentioned you SMC. I'm definitely going to watch it for today, and AMD to the long side. Hi Lee, good morning. Hi Ann, Todd, nice to see you. What do you think about GOBY? Well, this is a lower price stock, which can be a quite of a big mover on great days. It's still, I would say, it's still in a consolidation on the daily. As I see, I'm just checking quickly how does it look like in the pre-market. Just a sec. I've lost my. Okay, here we are. 6% higher. All right. This definitely looks a bit better. Volume is high. And yeah, but it's still not over this 1850. We should be 1820. Yes. So listen, if it's going to break through this 1860 $70 level and continues going higher, I would say that this daily bull flag, it's broken and might we do continue higher. But until it cannot break this consolidation high, which this consolidation, you can see it on the daily, until this point, I'm going to be careful with the GOP. Why? But I completely agree that this looks good, strong, and might a possible breakout for today. We should watch this 1866 $70 level for a breakout. Okay, I'm going to just watch it on the secondary list, okay? Hi, Martins. Nice to see you. Dan, Davide, good morning, everyone. Martins, I'm going to answer you. Just bear with me, please. My time is definitely, this is going to be my weakest link in the next 2 weeks, guys. Okay, so GOBY, I'm just going to put it on the secondary list. UNH, checking UNH, Andy. Yeah, the healthcare stock, they were quite of a big movers here. And UNH, wow, this just a never-ending story to the downside. It's trying hard to make a reversal here. Maybe. You know what? I'm just going to move it to my secondary list on the UNH. And we still have some new stocks as well. For example, Bruker is here, BRKR, which is down 10%. This is a scientific instrument for molecular research, shed 4% after lowering fiscal year earnings. And even this is definitely not a good news for the stock, but I'm not sure it's eligible for my candidates. This depends on the pre-market volume. 58,000 of not a bad mover, despite of being a 30-something dollar stock. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to move it to the short list. I don't think so anyway. We will have too many short candidates. As I see Scott's list, it's just including this BRKR as well. Boeing is here as well, 1% lower after 3,200 machinists in the St. Louis area went on strike on Monday. Ouch, Boeing. Now let's see whether you can continue to go lower or not. Spotify 4% after it would raise the price for its premium individual subscription in several markets. So this was the news for the Spotify. Let's see whether it can go higher. And Tesla in the news as well, 2% higher after the Tesla's board approved a compensation package for CEO Elon Musk consisting of 96 million shares of restricted stock valued at a total of about $29 billion, guys. Wow, that's a nice amount, I would say. So Tesla is coming to the long list. Hi, Alamu, nice to see you. Good morning. Yeah, Tesla is on my list as well. Hi, Antonio. Hola. AMD, PRTR, SMCI, and Spot. Thank you very much. PRTR, I'm going to be careful with PRTR because PRTR is going to release the earnings after market close, traders, but I like it as well. Definitely, it's going to be on my list. Thank you, Martins. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. But definitely, we can meet this week. I just promise you. Okay, guys, now let's see what else in here. So Spotify, Tesla, Boeing, Brooker, Owen, TSN, Energizer is here as well, ENR, which is a higher 9% at the moment. This is, as you know, the battery manufacturer, which just reported the earnings. I think I must admit, I think never traded this stock. Let me just check whether it is tradable based on my rules. I would say no. No, sorry guys, this is not my type of stock. Also, I can see in the historical prices on the daily that this is able to move quite even dollars, despite of being a 20 something dollar stock. It's up now 15%. Volume is very low, so it's just going to become to my secondary candidate at the moment. Amphenol never traded this stock, APH, but very strong today, agreeing to acquire Comscope Connectivity and Cable Solutions business for 10.5 million. And Comscope, which is the COMM, I mean the symbol, this is just 42% higher. Usually I'm not going to touch these type of stocks because the deal has been done already. I mean, it's done. Not just has been done, it's over. That means it's not going to go higher, in my opinion, COMM. Amphenol never traded. We can watch on the secondary list. And I think that's it. Low as I forgot, L, which is down a little bit at the moment. However, it was higher because of this is an insurance company, as this is just released earnings, which was quite okay, but I don't know why it is down now. Maybe sell the news quite of impact. I don't know. Maybe nothing, but I don't like the volume at all. This is just a very low volume. I'm not going to even watch this stock on my secondary list either. But we still have some big movers, as you just mentioned. Jeremy, nice to see you. Hi, Zuki. Good morning to you. Joby is nearing all-time highs. Interesting. Yes, definitely, Jeremy. I was just on the same opinion that might, if it can go higher and breaking the all-time high, as you mentioned, and this is actually the consolidation high on the daily. Might it still can push higher? We can definitely watch this GOBY on our secondary list. All right, traders, IDXX, that was another earning stock which was not among the big movers, but I'm just going to watch it. Well, as I see, we can even not trade it on the test platform. That means it can have a very low volume. So let's just leave it alone. However, very strong 17% to the upside. Among my big movers, as I mentioned you, I've seen already SMCI, Tesla, PLTR. The small AI stocks are moving quite off. SoundHound, maybe it's going to be on my list. Coin, definitely coin, it's stronger today, 1.77% higher. And to the short ones, it's I'm just going to call one oil stock because as I've told you on the OPEC plus decision, the oil is pulling lower. That's why I'm going to watch CVX and XOM to the short side. However, WMT and J&J even on the weak side. The strongest is mRNA is moving back as well. Strongest is SMCI Tesla, PLTR, SoundHound, AMD, Coin, AFRM, UPST are moving too. UPST and AFRM. I just take a look at these. Okay. AFRM. Wow. Okay. Coin looks like as a bounce. It just seen such a huge drop because of the earnings on Friday. I don't know. I've seen the guys call it to the long side in the VIP room. I'm not sure. I'm just going to put it to the secondary list. Sometimes I just, keep the distance from coin. Let's see how it's going to behave today. All right, traders. So this is for me today. Here is the list. As you can see in the VIP room, Scott and DVG has already posted their list, which looks really great. We have several great candidates to start this week and the official first week of August. I wish everyone a beautiful green day in the VIP room. Scott, DVG, thank you very much. Clifton, many thanks. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. as always. So good luck, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, YouTube traders, of course, I'm not going to say goodbye to you yet, at least for another hour. And let's just make a great starting of the week with nice green trades, hopefully. COMM has a ton of volume. Yes, Jeremy, it's a buyout. Of course, it's a ton of volume. They like this kind of stocks for sure. Indeed. Okay, fourth dimension movements. Nice name. Hi, good morning. Zainab, nice to see you. Good morning. Hope you are doing okay. All right, traders. So we still have 8 minutes to go. In the VIP room, as I see, Scott and DVG are available and they are trading with us. So this is going to be great. Here in the YouTube room, I'm going to lead the trading room. I'm leading trading room, by the way, for the new ones, for the newcomers. Welcome, everyone. This is the TEFS proprietary trading company's free YouTube room. I am Agnes Lafleur. Everyone just calls me Aggie. And I am leading trading rooms for more than 30, 50 years, mentoring traders as well for more than a decade. And I'm trying to help you every day to improve your trading skills. And of course, if you want to watch or check out or great funded accounts programs that includes a lot of things like top-notch education, private mentoring, and VIP room subscription, please just check out our website. There is not only funded accounts, but challenges as well. For the challenges, you need to register, I mean, just to go into the client area, and you can see what kind of challenges we have. We have only one phase challenges, so you don't need two phases and so on. It's quite of a simple challenge to make. 10% you need to reach, and then you can get a funded account. And after that, you can, if you are making profit, of course, after a profit split, you can withdraw the profit. So just go there and check it. Okay. Coin Meta and VDA. Tesla, Coin, Meta, and NVIDIA. Tesla and Coin are on my list as well, Zainab. Meta and NVIDIA, I don't know. Actually, I see stronger stocks on the semicons at the moment, like especially AMD and SMCI. I've got to the long list because I think that they are going to be stronger. But of course, I'm always watching NVIDIA. On the Meta side, nice push higher. It's just suffered a pullback day on Friday, like most of the big names actually. And today can be easily quite of a maybe a dead cat bounce, maybe just a small pullback in the beginning, and then we are going to roll over. I don't know yet what's going to happen. It's hard to tell because first of all, traders, as you can see, not only the market itself, but several big names are really extended. Look at Microsoft, for example, but even we can just mention Meta. So we don't know yet what's coming next. Definitely the job market, the weak job market data, and this tariffs misery just stir the water on the market, like it just caused some quite of serious turbulence. This seems like we're starting strong, I mean, the day and the week, but no big data data is going to be released today at all. Only factory orders at 10 o'clock, and that's it. So because of that, I'm afraid this is going to be the playground of the market makers again. That sometimes can be quite tricky. So be careful today, traders. Even the whole week is not going to be packed of important data, but at least we will get quite of a nice earnings. So that's it for today. This week I am expecting choppiness and volatility, traders. So let's just be careful because everyone is watching what's coming next. Fed is going to go for a rate cut or not. Now 86% are saying that there will be a rate cut in September. No idea. And August, as you know, August usually it's a low volume months plus a recovery or not recovery, it's not the right word, but I would say the pullback month can be for the market. So and definitely a very, let's call it, risky month. In my opinion, this is the riskiest month of the year. So that's why, as I've told you last week as well, I'm going to start reducing my share size for August. I'm doing that because during these 18 years, August always triggered me. Like, not always, I would not say like always, majority of the August were quite of difficult to trade. That's why I just decided some years ago to reduce my share size for August. It's not a must, but I'm going that indeed. Agi, can you post the list? Oh, yes, Raspi, sorry. I'm just talking, and I forgot to post the list. Here we are. Now let's see the list. TSN, I liked the long side. W as well. SMCI, AMD, definitely. Spotify too. Tesla, let's see. To the short side, my favorite, maybe the oil stocks, because oil is retreating quite ugly pullback there. BRKR, I don't know, don't trade that stock. ON maybe. However, as I mentioned you, it was a quite of a nice recovery already in the pre-market. And BA, my relationship to BA, it's like a love and hate relationship. I am on the hate side at the moment on the BA, so it's still on my ban list, but I'm going to watch it. Hi, Matt. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. So I'm going to watch this VA here. Oh, and definitely Roblox, my ultimate favorite, TQQQ. Not even mention the TQQQ. Amazon NVIDIA, I'm going to watch too. Google SMCI. What else? TSN, as I mentioned you, I'm going to watch here. Okay, what else? Spotify, SPOT. UNH can be maybe interesting. Reddit, maybe it's on my watch list as well. Traders, let's see whether it can move. CRWV, Meta, okay. What else in here? W, definitely I need that. AMD, Tesla, it's on my list. To the short side, XOM, I need a space somewhere here. Maybe I'm not going to watch Google today. Oh, however, Google was quite weak. Okay. Scott already called some stocks here to watch, and not the stocks, but even the levels. So he is going to watch for today Tesla over $310 level, W over 73, and AMD over 175. Okay, NVIDIA is quite strong as well, but SMCI and AMD, I like it better among these cheap stocks for today. All right, traders, so this is going to be the Monday morning. As you know, this is usually a little bit more volatile, more choppy, especially the first 30 minutes. So let's just be careful with the first trades. Let's be rather cautious and selective throughout the day, because I think this can be a very nice trading day, but a little careful or a cautiousness is needed in the beginning. Less than a minute and we are going to start. And the last talk that Scott called now is Spotify over 655. Be careful with Spotify because this can be spready. So I suggest to use a very reasonable lower share size on the Spotify, but Spot at the moment looks like really strong. Nice pullback on the market. My big question whether this pullback, pre-market green strike can be continued. The bulls are biting back, or this is just a small pullback, and then we are going to roll over and we do continue the August started red stripe. We don't know yet, but I'm going to be careful on days. If you have any questions, any candidates, please just write in the chat. And as you know, you can just reach me at any time on my email and you can ask anything. Indeed, more than happy to help you. All right, traders, good luck, everyone. Let's see how this market is going to behave today. So far, great green. Question whether we do continue. Meta big move to the upside. Apple gapping up. Wow, Spotify. Hmm, that's a gap. Tesla pulling back. That can be a great opportunity for a possible gap and go. Scott is watching Tesla already for a reversal. How about coin? Meta is bouncing too. I just switch off the pre-market here. Scott buying Tesla already over 307. Tesla called already 307 long on the Tesla. It's too early for me. Just watching what's happening here at the moment. W, how about AMD? PLTR checking. FIG again, checking FIG. PLTR. Wow, PLTR on 160 and does not stop. Crazy. PLTR is going to release earnings after market close. I'm going to be a little bit more careful with that. Scott, new entry to the Tesla 306. Spotify, that's it. It's just broke and does not stop. How about coin? Coin full pullback. SMCI looking strong. TSN. Oh, TSN just broke. GOBY, wow, GOBY just broke this 1860, guys. So new high for the GOBY. Crazy big moves to start with the David. Apple moving higher. BA lower and VDA pulled back a little bit. DVG was watching GOBY as well, but he just missed it. Coin is pulling back. Coin looks like as a possible continuation. I just would like to see a nice pattern for that. I like Tesla now as well for a pullback, but I would take it only over 307.60 traders. Might I won't have time to get it here. DSLA. Now let's see Tesla. Now we have, okay, 307 and 70 on the Tesla traders. 307 and 70. Let's see whether it's going to get in. Stop loss, it's under the low, so be careful. I mean, especially on the share size. Okay. So 75 is going to be my entry on the Tesla. Meta looks like as a possible breakout. Amazing. AMD pulling back and VDA pulling back. ON looking weaker now. ON. ON too late. I was watching that, but too late. Wondering SMCI can break out, but you know what, guys? I don't like SMCI for a daily high breakout. So I'm going to be careful with that. Overall market pushing higher. I'm in Tesla traders. I'm Tesla. Scott called it 306, I think. But he took just a half share size. I think he's going to add over 308. Yes, he is adding on 308, actually. Okay. PNTR at the moment is just going sideways, not doing too much. Um, Traders, I would like to take a partial close to the high of the day on the Tesla. NVIDIA is breaking through as well. How about SMCI? SMCI just broke. But as I mentioned you, I do not prefer to match this high of the days. Okay, traders, here comes Tesla. I am ready to take the first partial soon. Here we are, 309. I'm just going to take a 70% of my share size here on the Tesla. Very nice, 30309. This is what we need. Okay, here we are, traders. I'm just taking 75% of the share size now, as you can, oh, you cannot see my trade. Of course, it's here. So, oh, I put a limit order in, sorry. Okay, so I just took 75% off on the Tesla, and I'm going to move my stop loss just under the entry. It can be done very easily if you're just checking my chart here, as you can see. It's really easy to put my stop loss. I'm just going to put it under 30750, and this red little triangle, it shows you the profit taking. Reddit breaking out, Tesla beautiful, go, 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 Tesla, Apple breaking out. So looks like the bulls are really thinking it very serious at this time, guys. Look at that push on the market. So first trade looks great. Amazon is weak. In the meantime, I'm just checking it. Okay, Microsoft broke. SMC, how about Meta? Meta is just hesitating a lot. Okay, traders, beautiful move on the NVIDIA. I'm wondering whether AMD can make the move. Scott called W over 70, 72. Rather over the high. Okay, traders, AMD can be a possible mover 105 or 175.20, maybe 175.20 on the AMD. Ooh, I missed it. If it goes back to me, I can't take it. Okay, 23 I took. Around 126 is going to be my first partial there. Okay, that was maybe I called it a little bit too late indeed. NVIDIA nice, Tesla nice. Overall market is just biting back. The bulls are biting back. And of course, Murphy's Law SMCI at this time just made it. It's okay. PIT are not doing too much. Come on, AMD, around 176. I would like to take the first partial there. Traders, if you have any setup, any candidates, any ideas, please just let me know on the chat. So the first partial has been done already on the Tesla. Stop loss is just slightly under the entry, and around 312 I'm going to make another partial there. Overall market is pushing very much stronger higher so far, at least. Meta is starting charging, I would say. Come on, Meta. Wow. Okay. CRWV is weak, as I see. Coin is quite weak as well if you're watching that stock for a trade. AMD first partial coming traders. I'm going to take 75% as well on the AMD. AMD beautiful. Here is this 60 cents. Fantastic. Okay, traders, I am ready. 175. Oh, come on, AMD. Oh, traders, okay, I made a mistake on AMD. Look at that, I'm in green. And I was wondering why I am in green when there is not 175.70 but 174.70. I made a mistake. I clicked on short instead of long. So this is a lucky number here. I just closed it in green, but this was a huge mistake. Sorry for that. And of course, I'm going to be back to green to the long immediately. Sorry, guys. No, sometimes you see, sometimes a trader can make a lucky mistake. And now, of course, I'm going to go into the long side over this 20. Okay. Oh my goodness. I was just watching why am I in green when I'm going long and it's coming down. I just seen that it's nicely into the green side, and okay, then I'm going to make a partial. Really, Bart? Oh my goodness. Okay. No, it's really rare for me. I mean, not the mistakes, because I do mistakes as well, at least like once in a week, actually. Like I'm not taking the right share size or not partialing the right share size or something like that. It's just part of the game. I'm wondering, guys, whether this meta can break. I don't know. Still like AMD traders, of course, I'm in now to the long side. I'm just double checking it. Yeah, it's long. Oh my God, it was funny. And again, before 176, I would like to take a partial. Market just stopped a little bit. It's going from sideways now. Or Tesla is still doing okay. However, my stop loss is under 307.50. AMD is in slightly green. We really need a push on the AMD towards to this $176 level. SMCI is back to the VWAP. I'm going to watch it here. Microsoft very strong. Excellent. Interesting. PLT are not doing anything at all. Come on, Tesla. Raspi, you see, you just saw it much earlier than me. Exactly, I got, but I'm out with a nice green, and now I'm just going to go for a. I'm just in a long now. So 40 more cents to take a partial on the AMD. Reddit is very strong, but no entry there. Come on, AMD, push it, push it, push it. Market is breaking out, traders. Market is very strong today. Yes, Jeremy, I completely missed it. 192 looked like as a nice one. Okay, traders, here is the partial on the AMD. This is officially my third trade because I made a lucky mistake. Okay, I'm just taking 70% off on the AMD. Took it, as you can see. You can see now more triangles because I made this mistake, but overall that was a nice trade, and I'm going to put my stop loss under 125 with the rest of the 25% of the share size. Okay. Okay, now let's see. So I made my first partial on a AMD. It seems like it's still pushing higher. Fantastic. I should have waited a bit more, but it's okay. You never know. Market is just pushing up higher like crazy. 628 on the SPY, 562 on the triple Q, and we are just pushing higher. Next partial on the AMD, it should be around 177 if it can push higher at all. Spotify, not the best at the moment. Tesla is out, traders. Tesla is out. It was just one partial, but nice green trade. And let's see whether this famous 30 minutes reversal going to be valid for today for the market or not, because this is just a huge and strong gap and go on the overall market so far. Amazon, though, traders, I'm just highlighting this stock here. If we are going to make a U-turn on the market, I'm going to watch Amazon second day red, because this so far cannot push it higher. Maybe it's going to change. However, now it looks quite weak on the Amazon. Microsoft very strong, Nvidia very strong. Common AMD go to 177 for the second partial. I really like this AMD intraday breakout. Roblox Raspberry checking, my favorite. Checking. Wow, guys, SPY is just going rocketing back to this 630 level. Unbelievable. Roblox. Now let me just check my little favorite. I guess it's going up, right? Yep, of course it does. Big two red candle, and this is just making the huge reversal now. Okay, traders. I cannot see any entry now on the Roblox, but I agree with you. We should watch it definitely. All right, traders, fantastic. Here comes the second partial on the AMD. I'm just going to sell half of my share size here on this close 177. As I mentioned you, I just sold it, and now I'm going to put my stop loss on the entry, and let's see whether we can see it higher. Very nice move. Thank you, AMD. Oh, I'm going to put it under the daily high here. So let's see if it's coming back. Then I'm going to lock in a little profit there. So two beautiful winners now. Tesla, though, it's out, but it's just making a possible reversal here. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Like SMCI, I missed the VWAP reversal, unfortunately. SPY triple Q does not stop at all. Like no chance. PLTR getting alive as well. Look at that. Even DVG is watching it now. SMCI looking good. Yep, but I missed the VWAP reversal, Anemu. Spot topping, but spot is a little bit slow for me and low volume. I don't think so. I would like to touch Spotify at the moment, Jeremy. All right, traders, market it's a little bit too fast for me. Very steep move to the upside. We're open for less than 20 minutes. Two beautiful trades already done. So that's great. But I feel like the market is a bit overheated now. So I'm going to be careful with my next entry there. Wow, FIG, big move to the downside. Okay. ON. Ah, what a drop. I was watching this Gavin go there. Okay. Circle, guys, Circle is very weak today too. Big pullback on the Circle. All right, market. Higher or lower? Tyson Food, it's completely out of the picture today, guys. It just did not do anything at all. Feel like the market is still a little bit extended. Let's see. Okay. So far, AMD is still doing really good job here, making Doha consolidation. My stop loss, it's under 176 or 175, 50, 60 around. Still give the chance. PLT are starting to look a bit better now. How about Uber? Roku. Roku is very strong too. Okay. Okay, hello. Mm, okay, I feel like market maybe going to slow down here a little bit. See? Okay, traders or AMD is still making a really good job, but so far I cannot see too much more. As I mentioned you, I think the market it was a little bit too much, too fast. Might we can just move our stop loss a bit higher on the AMD, just like under 176, something like that, like 175.94. I put my stop loss on the AMD, and if you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. I assume that might we will see a small pullback, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, CRWV is still weak today. Just going back to the lows. How about Google? Ooh, Meta. Nothing. Okay, so I am still holding my last shares of the AMD, wondering whether it can break the high there. What a comeback on the Google too. Hmm. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and even Amazon is trying to make a reversal there. Interesting, interesting. 9 more minutes till the factory orders, traders. Factory orders coming in less than 9 minutes. Today it is, yep, 4th of August, and factory orders 10 o'clock, yep, and nothing else, and nothing else. All right, AMD, come on, push a bit more. Oh, it's just pulling back. Guys, I'm going to be out under 176. I think I'm going to be out in some second. Ooh, PLTR, you see? That's why I've told you be careful with that stock today, because I assume that this is going to be a volatile day. Okay, traders, AMD it's out. AMD is out. Overall market still pushing higher, especially Apple, by the way. Look at the Apple. Okay, I'm just going to go to look around the big movers here. ANF 4% higher. Oh, too much. Okay, RH. Now look at Amazon. Look at Amazon. Starting to be stronger now. Okay, SPY, small pullback there. Okay, BA is not doing too much either today. NVDA very strong. XO1 nothing. Okay. LB nothing. Tesla, it is, look at the Tesla traders. It's making like a double bottom, 309.50. Now let's see. Tesla still looks interesting there, my opinion. Apple still looks strong. Coin weak. Okay, news are coming soon. Meta is not that strong today. Overall market quite strong. Still looks like it's not going to pull back. It's just pushing higher. Wow, crazy. Okay, SMCI still just hovering around the highs. Okay, seems like SPY triple Q wants to make a new high. Meta on the VWAP, Spotify on the VWAP, Reddit coming back to the VWAP too. Amazon starting to be really stronger here. So I'm watching this too. And look at the market is just pushing higher. Wow. All right, full pullback seems like on the market today. Okay. No more calls even on the VIP room. The last one it was for W. Scott called W over 70. He's going to take it over 70 for a pullback now. And the SPY and the triple K are still pushing higher. XOM starting to be weaker, and LMO, I'm still watching this SMCI. And yes, Scott called second time this W for the 70 call for the long side. And traders less than 3 minutes to get these factory orders, and the first 30 minutes going to be over. I'm just telling you because if you have never heard it yet, there is like a let's call it like a fact on the market that not always, but most of the times on Mondays, the market is it's making a quite of a reversal after the first 30 minutes. Well, let's see if it's going to, or a pullback or change in the direction. Well, let's see if it's going to happen now or not. I don't know yet, but let's just be careful. Well, to take the fact in consideration, the overall market just pushed higher like crazy, but so far the bulls are really, really strong. And look at the coin. Coin is biting back now with the pullback too. So I'm going to watch Amazon and coin for a possible comeback. Okay, SPY still pushing higher. So the bulls are really thinking serious at this time to push the whole market back to new all-time highs. At least seems like, but there is still some tests coming, I'm sure, for this overall market soon. Divic is watching for some put options for the Qs, so he thinks that there will be a small pullback here. I don't know yet. Let's see. XOM really started to push back a bit. Microsoft is crazy. What a pullback on the Microsoft. Amazing. Okay. Okay. SPY still pushing higher. 630 now, almost 629. AMD, not my favorite anymore. Seems like the SPY is ready to really fill this gap here. Amazingly strong we are now. Apple getting back to the highs. Oh, I missed the. Oh, it's HIMS. Yeah, it was on my radar too. On the HIMS. Okay, traders, bulls are thinking really serious at this time to really fill this gap from Friday. Very strong market here. Also, be careful because we will get the factory orders soon. Okay. Coin is starting to be stronger, strong from weak. Amazon, which I'm wondering here around this 216 level, maybe. Okay, factory orders just came in line. No big surprise. Let's see how the market is going to behave from now on, but seems like so far that the bullish push it's really strong and this market just doesn't want to stop at all. Expecting some volatility now, like a little bit bigger one maybe. Let's see. And yeah, we are pushing higher, seems like at least at the moment. And I'm still not quite sure in the direction. Let's see that. I mean, the direction is clear, just on the continuation, I would say. DVG still wants to buy put options on the queue. I missed HIMS traders. I was watching so much for this intraday breakout. Here comes Tesla again. Very tempting. Okay, market 629, 563 on the triple Q. Very strong, both of the indices or ETFs, let's call it like that. Triple Q 160 higher, S&P 500 1.20. So far I'm green but flat. I'm just waiting for this market. What is going to be the next move there? I did not take Tesla second time. HIMS I missed. And I must tell you my good old BA looking like a short, especially under 219.30. But this is a band stop for me. I cannot trade it, unfortunately. Scott still like W for this reversal over 70. He's going to add over 71. NVIDIA looks like as a breakout. Amazon pulled back. Apple is breaking out traders. Tesla. If you took it for the second round, good luck. I think it's really going to push now. Looks great indeed. And the overall market seems like it just doesn't want to stop at all. Amazing strength from the bulls for today, traders. Crazy. Nice Tesla. W is moving nicely too. Scott wants to add on $71 level for the W if you took it with him. I'm still flat here and really want to see whether this market is still able to push it higher and higher. So far looks like yes. And Alamo, I don't know whether you are still watching this SMCI, but if the overall market is going to push higher, maybe even SMCI is going to make another breakout over the high. Okay, small pullback now, not a huge one though. Ooh, coin. Coin is starting to be really strong at this time. Look at that coin, guys. Look at that coin here. Okay, Tesla, nice. If you took the second round, well done. And here comes the first partial. And here comes SMCI breakout. Scott is taking AMD daily high breakout soon. I could not trade this BA, but as I've told you, looked like a short, the short. TSN checking in. TSN. Ah, looking much better now. I see what you mean. Maybe over 50, 54.70, 54.80. It's looking much better now. I like TSM for a reversal. Looks great. Mhm. Looks great. Overall market, very strong traders. So I would say we should watch for longs because the market doesn't want to pull back. However, still hovering a bit around these highs now. But TSN looks great. I'm just going to put it here. Ah, BA, I hate you. You see, that's why I told you. It's a love and hate relationship. Now I hate BA. But it made the move. If you are allowed to trade BA, I hope you took it, and it is just a perfect short. Okay, now let's see this TSN. Right. Beautiful Tesla. Tesla is doing the job. Overall market pushing just higher and higher. Now the coin and the Bitcoin, I think it is a little bit giving support for the overall market. SPY triple Q, it's making a flag, a consolidation again. That means there will be another breakout here. Okay. Here is the first partial on the BA. If you are allowed to trade that stock, that made just a nice job. Overall market looks like as a complete bull flag after bull flag after bull flag. And this TSN, I think we can buy it over 50, 54.75-ish, something like that. SPY still consolidating on the highs, lots of buyers all around. Triple Q is the same. Really wants to break this 563 as I see. Small pullback would be imminent and healthy, but so far the bulls are so strong that I'm not sure there will be any pullback. Okay. Tesla, you are a beast. What a move. Okay, small pullback is coming now as I see. Don't think so. It's going to be a huge pullback on the market. Maximum till the VWAP. However, it has not touched the VWAP for a while. Apple, very strong. Apple too. Crazy strengths everywhere so far. TSM, maybe it's going to take a little bit longer here, but it's still worth to watch it. And in my opinion, I really would like to see a small pullback to give some reversal opportunities on the market. That would be great, actually. Okay, 50 EMA touched. TSN still can be good if it's going to go back over the VWAP. I'm still watching it. Coin starting to be really strong here. I don't know, how about Mara and the rest? Mara. Hmm. Even Mara doesn't look bad, guys. Got a huge pullback, and now if it's going to make a move, maybe it can be good over 1568. The Mara, I'm going to keep an eye on MARA. Oh, PITR is not moving anywhere at the moment. There is no more calls at the moment. Scott, I mean from the VIP room, Scott is still holding this W. He called it over 70. Amazon, wow. I was not expecting that huge drop indeed. Okay, CRWE going higher. Wow, Amazon, that's a drop. Hmm. Okay, maybe that was it for the market on a pullback. Look at that. So I'm going to watch Mara traders for a possible breakout there. TSN still looks good. Overall market, I think that was the pullback, and now we are going to see a nice reversal to the upside. And TSN, we can take it over 54.75 and the TSN. 54.75 stop loss. It's not the best, but this is what we have. Stop loss should be under 54.20s. Okay. And the market is just making the reversal already. Coin looks really strong here, my opinion. I'm just going to watch it for a continuation pattern, just like the Mara, I would say. But coin only maybe 320 to 30, something like that. Okay, traders, so the next trade I'm waiting for, it's TSN. Overall market made some red candles, but now it's ready to make the reversal and push everything higher again. Very strong market we have today. Tesla, it's a complete beast today. Semicons are not bad either. How about MU? But Meta, it's muted. It's not doing too much. MU, nice move to the upside as well. And let's see whether the market can make a new daily high there. Yeah, DVG like CRWV. 105.20 maybe on the CRWV. Looks interesting. Do you ever take TQQQ for a long, Andrew? Rarely, yes, rarely. I don't know why I'm just using for a short to hedge the market if the market is going too much to the upside, you know. But yeah, that's a great question actually. Sometimes I do, but mostly I'm taking it for short. You're welcome. Okay, guys, VA still weak. Amazon very weak. CRWV and the coin get from red to green. So they need to be watched and followed, in my opinion. Overall market trying to get back to the high of the day. However, I see a little bit lower volume in the green candle, so let's just be careful with that. And VDA new high again. And here comes the SPY pushing back towards to the high of the day. Mara coin is not moving too much. Okay. TSN getting stronger. Wow. NVIDIA does not stop. Look at that, traders. NVIDIA is not stopping, and SPY is ready to break a new high, just like triple Q. So for example, now maybe we could take this TQQQ to the long side over 87. But let's see whether the market can push higher. I assume, yep, it can push high. Oh, I missed my Mara. Never mind. Okay, TSN is still just around the VWAP. SPY triple Q pushing back like crazy. Ooh, SMCI. Nice. I think SMCI wants to go to 60 today. So new daily high soon on SPY and triple Q. Big move back to the green side from the market, at least after the Friday drop. Yes, very slow, Alamu. Even PLDR is really slow. Overall market, I feel like it's starting to slow a bit, but still strong. Okay, here comes soon TSN. TSN, I would like to see like 55, 10, 20 for the first partial. Let's see. Now it just made the best risk-reward ratio, a little bit better at least. Apple again pushing to the highs. Amazing. Okay, here comes TSN. Ooh, BA continues lower. Look at that. Scott still likes AMD over the high for pushing higher a little bit. NVIDIA is quite unstoppable too. TSN has not entered yet, so I'm still waiting for that. I would say I cannot see anything else, which I would say that, yeah, this is the one. So I see even SCDG is strong, solar stock. Let me just check SCDG. NVIDIA, it's a beast today again. Not really. Oracle is strong too, 2.80% higher on the Oracle. Okay, overall market is still pushing higher. Amazing. So new high on NVIDIA. Here comes the new high, I guess, on SPY and triple Q soon. And TSN has not entered yet. Volume is starting to dry up a bit on the TSN. I don't like to see that. Though, let's see. So Scott is going to buy AMD on 177.50. Overall market is just hovering around the highs, might ready to take another step higher. Need to see to happen something because everything's starting to be a little bit slow there on the market. Tesla is pulling back now again, as I see. Coin looking like as a bull flag. I don't know, coin. Hmm. If Tyson Food is going to enter, guys, this is not going to be a quick trade for sure. You need to wait for that. Come on, market, decide. New daily high or we see pullback? Don't know yet. Okay. I see a little small pullback again. Doesn't mean anything. Maybe the bulls are just getting some power here. Charging for a breakout. I think this is the situation, but let's see. Market, come on. You are just making a consolidation since 10 o'clock. That's not good. We need action. Okay. And in some seconds, I guess, here we go with another breakout. HIMS looking strong too, but I don't know. I don't like these candles on the HIMS today too much. And VDA 178, not stopping. DSN not in yet. Now let's see Roblox. What a move. What a move again. Shopify. How about Hood? I was not watching Hood today, guys. Hood. And this is back as well. Amazing. I missed Hood today completely. Tesla coming back to the VWAP again. Yes, Brickscoder, this GOBY, it's very strong. The guys were watching in the VIP room as well, but they have not touched it. However, it had, I was just watching in the beginning and I've seen, it's just going up straight. And I took it off my radar, unfortunately. But now I see it just made a beautiful VWAP reversal there, indeed. Later on, now it's again too late. Now MU approaching the VWAP, Tesla approaching the VWAP again. Overall market is still just going sideways traders. However, I see on SPY that I think there will be a breakout on the SPY because it just broke a bit under the 20 EMA and it's just making like a ascending triangle. So until it's not breaking the 20 EMA again and the 629, this is like a clear breakout situation on the market, and traders coins starting to be really strong here. I'm watching this 322.60 just for a quick scalp on the coin. This is which I'm watching now. Stop loss under this consolidation low, which is actually under 320. Let's see whether it can push. In the meantime, Amazon is very weak. BA is very weak. But Apple, SPY, Triple Q, they still look like quite strong. Let's see whether it's strong enough to push it even higher here. DVG is going to buy CRWV 10480. He's not in yet. He's just ready to buy it. Oh, I missed this Mara. Hopefully I'm not going to miss the coin. So SPY still just, I think SPY completely charging for a breakout. Triple Q, it's pulling back though a little bit more, but still nothing, nothing ugly so far at least. Tesla under the VWAP now. Coin has not entered yet, but very close traders. I would like to see just a $1.5, $2 quick scalp on that. Maybe even 1.5, let's see, on the coin. So 324, 324.40, I'm going to take a partial. Triple Q is pulling back a little bit more. Amazon going down. Okay, SPY Triple Q is still nothing. No big moves. Come on, coin. Go to 324. SPY very close to a breakout. Look at that. Triple Q immediate reaction on that. Amazing. Okay, traders, here comes the coin. I'm just going to be ready to take a partial soon on the coin. Around 324. I'm going to take out 75, even 80% of my share size. As I mentioned you, this is just a scalp. Here it is, 324. Come on. SPY, as I mentioned you, it's going to break. It broke. And here is my 324 scalp on the coin. I'm just taking 80% off my share size. SPY new daily high, triple Q, let's see. I feel like 630 can be a quite stronger resistance for the SPY indeed. But I'm not right. All right, traders, here we go back to 324. Now I'm taking my partial because I just missed the P4 one. So I took my partial, as you can see on the coin. Stop loss is going to go under the entry, and now seems like we are going to push a bit more higher. Hopefully, if not, as I mentioned you, this was just a scalp. I do never trust in this in this stock actually, and slightly under my entry there will be the stop loss now with the rest of the shares. So this is my search read of the day, green, and might I'm just going to call it as a day because the market's starting to be a bit slow here. However, as I mentioned you, I'm expecting this breakout on the SPY. It did, but I feel like it's harder and harder. And I'm out of the coin, not the coin. Sorry, what was that? Oh, TSN. I forgot about TSN. Sorry. So TSN first trade, it's in. So I still not done. And on TSN, stop loss under 54.40. I would like to see a partial around 55. Overall market still looks very strong, but slow, I would say. The coin is still in and TSN is in as well. And look at this NVDA, amazing how strong it is. Crazy. Come on, TSN. Amazon is down. Come on, TSN. Okay, coin is out, traders. Coin is out. As I mentioned you, I think TSN is going to be a quite of a slow trade, but we have time, right? So let's see how is your day. We have time now because the market is not really moving. So I just would like to know how is your trading day. Just going to the poll here. How is your trading day today? I hope green, but do not be disappointed if it's a red because actually you had to act quite quickly today to get to the right side, to to choose the right entries, which is not easy, especially on a market like that. So let's see how is your trading day so far. Mine is so far 3 green trades. Let's see whether the TSN slowly but surely going to get to our partialing point, hopefully. Triple Q, by the way, it got rejected third time on the top on the high. That means that might we are going to see soon a little bit more pullback there on the triple Q. But Apple is still very strong. NVIDIA may be a small pullback now. However, as I mentioned, your whole market is extremely strong today. In spite of that, like it's a one-way ticket day for today, 83% of you it's in green. No trade 17%, 14%. I completely understand your decision on the no trading day. It's completely okay, traders, especially on Mondays and Fridays can be a little bit more difficult days for day traders. Okay, so 25% no trades yet. Okay. Yeah, actually, if you do feel like, this environment is not comfortable for you, it's much better to decide even not to touch the button. And this is hard. I must tell you, it's a hard decision because you're not sitting here, just to stare at the charts. But sometimes this is the wisest decision, especially again if you feel like that this environment it's not for you. And the trading the high of, I mean, the all-time high environment, especially like that it was all-time high like 3 days ago, and now it just made a huge pullback on Friday. Also, as you can see, the bulls are biting back quite hard, but still not an easy environment here. Okay, 11% in red. Sorry for that, guys. Hopefully your day is not done yet, and might there will be a small pullback here to the green side. And 30% no trades yet. Okay. Well, I would say that maybe the afternoon is going to be more interesting. We never know. We never know, to tell the truth. But so far, since 10 o'clock, it's just going sideways. I still see a lot of strength, especially on the SPY. Triple Q, so-so. However, if you just check the big stocks, like especially Apple, NVIDIA, AMD, Microsoft, extremely strong environment for the big stocks. TSN, I'm still holding. 3 winners I have, and TSN is going to be out under 54.40 if it's not going to move. And Amazon is, wow. I knew it's going to be a second day, but I missed it. I was mentioning at the beginning of the day as well. Okay, come on, TSN. TSN is slow, but hopefully it's going to go steady higher. Let's see. Okay, thank you for your participation, guys. And look at Apple. Apple just not stopping. Unbelievable. Not even NVIDIA. What a crazy market again. Okay, Apple still higher. BA is moving back. Oh, come on, TSN. Traders, actually, no, I'm going to be out under 50. So if it's breaking TSM breaking 50, I'm going to be out under 50 because this is the Viva, this is the semi-round number. So I don't know, 47, 46, I'm going to be out. Overall market still just going sideways, so not the best environment. Um, I'm wondering what coin is going to do here. Meta nothing, Apple unstoppable, NVIDIA unstoppable. What a comeback on BA. Wow. Oh, come on, TSN. So three winners, one loser, highly likely. It's just dancing on the 54.50 on the TSN. Let's see. No. Here is the semi-round number. Market still not giving up. Look at that market, guys. And pushing higher and pushing higher. Amazing. Just amazing. Apple definitely pushing, and Apple and Nvidia, the two biggest stocks of the triple Q, it's pushing everything higher. Look at that. Oh, come on, TSN. Uh-oh, broke 40, 49. Okay. Apple is amazing. Wow. Straight green candle since it just broke 207. Amazing. Okay, guys, TSN is hanging on a thread. I'm still holding the stock here, but I really do not want this candle to be broken down under this 48 or something like that. Let's just watch it there. Oof, it's breaking. Okay, so one loser, three winners, one loser so far. And I think I'm really going to call it as a day. Apple is a beast. NVIDIA is a beast. Here comes maybe AMD too. SMCI is completely stuck, but if we are going to see another breakout on the market, maybe even SMCI is going to be another big mover here. Market is concentrating a little bit too long now, so I don't know what's going to happen. Tesla complete pullback now, as I see, NVIDIA 178. Apple seems like doesn't want to stop until, I don't know, 208 for sure, maybe 2010, I don't know. Very strong on the Apple side, but the market completely stuck. Traders here in a consolidation, so be careful with the trades if you are going to stay trading. I'm just going to call it as a day. I hope you enjoyed trading with me, and I hope you will have a beautiful green day at the end. Don't forget, if you have any questions, just drop me an email at agi@tefs.com. You can ask me about any trading related questions, challenges, funded accounts. Just look around on our tefs.com website for more details. And of course, if you have any questions, we have a live human support 24/7. So if you need any help, we are here for you for sure. So enjoy your rest of your day. Have a green one at the end. Don't force trades until the market is not going to show the next steps. And thank you very much for your interaction. If you like the stream, please just give a thumbs up for us and see you everyone tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.